Go, everybody. We are going to have a great story today. This is your wandering storyteller. Hi, everyone.
Hi everyone.
To have a great story today. Wandering storyteller, and I'm going to tell you a story about the abandoned caboose. Yes? Can you kids hear me? If you can hear me, wave like this. Okay, great. So this is part 2 of the abandoned caboose, because last time we were together, we talked, we saw these two kids, Fran and Fred, magically turn a little toy train into a real train, and the train took them through the mirror into another world. And they saw this big castle. They went inside the castle, and it was like magic. They fell asleep inside the castle, and they honestly, they didn't know what was going to happen. They fell asleep, and when they woke up, they were in a dungeon. They were in a jail with bars in front of them. And this is where we're going to start the story today. Fran started to cry. I want to go back to our toy room. Fred, what am I going to do? Come on, Fran, be brave. We'll be okay. Let's see if we can figure out how to get out of here. Come on, stop your tears. But I'm so hungry. I wish I could have some food. And no long, at the moment she said she wished she could have some food, a little door opened, and a beautiful, beautiful pineapple came into the room. Hey, look at that, Fran. You wished and you got your pineapple right away. What else could we wish for? I wish I could have a key so I could open up the jail and get out of here. And no sooner did she say that than a key appeared on the floor next to her. Hey, come on, let's get out of here while we can. And they went over to the bars of the cell. They took the key and they had to reach outside the bars and open up the door, and they were free outside the cell. And they now, which way do we go? Said Fran. Well, I don't know, said Fred. But look, there's some stairs there, some circular stairs that go up. Let's go up. And they started climbing up these circular stairs, going up and around and up and around. And they came and they realized that they were in they got to the top and they could see down. They were in like a tower. They were on top of a tower, and it was a long way down. Ooh, it's so far down. And I don't know how to get out of here, said Fran. Don't worry, said Fred. We can wish anything we want here in this magic land. I wish we had a, what should I wish for? I want a big eagle to come and fly us down to the ground. And as soon as he said that, this eagle with huge back came and stopped, and they had to climb out very carefully on the outside. Don't fall, Fred. No, I won't. Let's get on the eagle together. And they both got on the eagle. Take us to the ground, eagle. And they ended up on the ground outside the castle. Well, that was really cool, they said, but should we go back home? Because we have the train, we can go home. No, said Fred. There's something strange about this castle. I think we need to explore. So they walked around the castle, and when they got to the back side of the castle, they saw a little girl, about the same age actually as Fran. Her name, they didn't know her name. She was sitting there crying. What are you crying for, little girl? Said Fran. Everything has gotten to be so bad here. I there's this magic magician has taken over, and all of the people are imprisoned in a dungeon. Except my mommy and my daddy. I'm the only one left. Well, don't worry, said Fred. We'll take care of him because we can wish anything we want. Well, why don't you wish? I wish I had a box of chocolates because I haven't eaten for all the. Okay, said Fred. I wish for a box of chocolate. Oh, woo! And there it was in his hand, a big box of chocolates. Can you imagine? They opened them up and they are all hungry. They haven't eaten for a day. They ate chocolate. Now, chocolates are probably not the best nutrition, right? Chocolates are full of sugar and chocolate and nuts. I mean, not that all that sugar wouldn't be good for you and me, but it was okay for them because they hadn't eaten for a whole day. And that Tina stopped crying. Okay, I'm feeling better now. Well, let's make a plan, they said. First of all, where is this magician? She pointed up to the castle, and they could see there was this one window with a balcony on it. He's in there. Well, okay, let's go up and just see who this magician really is. Well, how are you going to get up there? Fred said, I wish we had a ladder so we could climb up to the window. Just then, a ladder came floating to the ground. It was one of those rope ladders. I don't know if you've ever been on a rope ladder. It's got two ropes and little steps. So they had to go like this, and then they put one foot up and the other foot up, and they climbed up to the top of the balcony. All three of the kids were on the balcony, but the door was locked. They couldn't get inside. Well, what do you think happened? Fred simply said, open door. And what happened?
They looked through the window.
The door opened. And inside the room, there was this beautiful smelling perfume that came out. He can't be a bad magician because he's got all this nice smelling stuff. No, it's not true, said Tina. He managed to turn all of the people in the castle into stone. My mommy and daddy are into stone right now. Okay, so let's be quiet. Let's sneak in to the castle. Show me where your mommy and daddy are. So they got inside the castle. There was nobody there, no magician, just this wonderful smelling perfume. If you close your eyes, you can probably smell it. It was sort of like beautiful jasmine flowers in the night. So nice. To stop smelling it, said Fred, we gotta find their parents. Gotta go find Nina's parents. Okay, come on, kids, let's go. And Tina, show us the way. Now, Tina knew the castle very well because, like, her father was actually the king of this whole country. She was the princess, and she was the only one she thought still that wasn't turned into stone. As they walked to find the parents, Fred said, well, come on, Tina, how is it that everyone else got turned to stone and you got saved? Well, I was a really bad girl because I was not supposed to go outside. And I did. I went outside and I have this little nice pony, and this pony, we went for a little ride. My parents probably were really worried about me, but I was lucky I went out because when I came back, the magician had come and taken over and everybody got turned into stone. Oh my goodness. Well, let's go find out wherever the stone people are. Okay, let's find out. And so they went down to the basement and they saw, there they were. All the people in the castle had been turned into stone. Well, Fred said, no problem. For some reason, I have this magic power. Let's Please turn the people back into just ordinary people. Just like that, all the stone statues started to move. I can move again. They started looking at each other and they were hugging each other. They were so happy. We're free, we're free. We're so great to be free. Who did this? And the teen said, it's this guy here. What's your name? My name's Fred. What's your name? I'm Tina. And Fran over here, we came here to save you guys. Come on, now we got to figure out where this magician is, and we got to beat this magician. And the king and the queen were so happy to see their daughter. Tina, we were so worried about you. Where did you go? Well, I was lucky I was outside the castle on my pony because you guys all got turned to stones. What's it like being like a stone? Well, and just then her little brother, Tina had a little brother named Tom, and little Tom came in. Well, I'll tell you what it's like being a stone, you know? It's sort of like being like that. See, you can't move, you can't do anything. Fred said, well, I can do that. Watch, see, I can just go like. Can all you kids watching take a stone pose? 1, 2, 3, stone. Okay, you can move. So, you know, so now you all know what it's like being a stone, right? Okay, and it's good when you're a stone because you're not hungry. You don't ever have to eat, right? You don't ever have to sleep. You can just pass the time of the day being a stone. No. Nobody wants to be a stone. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go find this magician. And he had a pet. His pet was this huge, nasty dog, right? He was so big. The dog scared us. The dog put us all into this place, and then he came along and he went, and we all turned into stones like that. Okay, let's go. So they all went out to look around the castle to find out where the magician was. And first they went into the kitchen. The kitchen smelled so good. There were pots and beautiful soup. There was beautiful chickens and beautiful pieces of vegetables all being cooked. And Fred said, you know, I'm really hungry. Please, table, serve all of these people food. And before they knew it, the table was filled with all this wonderful, delicious food. There was chickens, there was beautiful vegetables, there was spinach and broccolis and cauliflowers and some brown rice with a special gravy you could pour over the brown rice. Oh, they were all having such a great time eating. They didn't notice that outside the room, there was this big, I mean big dog. I mean, he was so big, it's like, some of you have seen a big dog. Well, can you imagine a big dog being as big as your whole room? That's how big this dog was. He was a room-sized dog. And when this dog growls at you, you better run away because he's such a big, mean, nasty dog. He was sneaking up on them. He was listening. He could smell them eating. He wasn't going to let these people get away with it because his master, the magician, had gone somewhere and left the dog in charge to fight and find out what was going on and let these people not escape. So the dog was coming to the door. He was looking at them with his eyes through the door, planning what he was gonna do because he was so big, he could jump on the table and break the whole table. And that's what he did. He jumped into the room. He jumped up on the table. it crashed down. All the food, all the pans, all the pots, all the glasses went flying into the air, and all the people went, "Oh my gosh, what's it gonna do?" Arr, 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 arr. But the dog was smart. He knew that the real person to get was Fred, because Fred was the one who had the magic of the magic that could do anything he wanted to. And before Fred could have a magic spell to stop the dog, he went over and he grabbed Fred's clothing and he grabbed Fred in his teeth. And Fred was thrown up into the air and in the teeth of the dog. And they were all worried that Fred was going to get eaten or bit in a bad way or get killed by the dog. Well, kids, that's where we're going to end the story today. And we will have another episode of The Abandoned Caboose on Monday. So we hope you all have a good weekend. If you want to watch the story, you can go to the YouTube channel. This is Amartat. And you can catch the first version of this story. And you can then catch the next story, which is going to be on Monday, same time, same place. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to actually say